Is it hostile?
Oh yeah, it's
Probably
pissed.
Okay.
It's growling from its maws. Each one of them starts snapping at each other before both heads turn in unison to the closest person, which just happens to be Chilean at the moment, and they look hungry at him.
I turn around. I am ready to die.
Yeah.
I need help. How unstable is this neck?
Oh, Hardock, as you start to roll for initiative, the neck
Wait.
underneath of you begins to split slowly. Your both legs that you're balancing on are going to go in two separate directions, and if you don't hop off or choose the neck, you're going to fall. If you choose the neck, you're going to make a dex save. If you hop off, you're fine.
I want to check
if I just hop off, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
hop
what do you
off
check
then.
without
I'm not
entering
staying on it.
combat? I don't know how to check without entering combat. Shit. Okay.
Thankfully, I still
Is
have that
is
sword.
Apophis gonna keep attacking?
Apophis is still examining the balls and trying to figure out if they'll fit in the cannons or not.
The ball.
He sees everything that's happening right now. He just thinks there's a more important puzzle to be figured out here, so that you can escape.
Look, Chilean and I can distract it. You guys try and solve the way to get out of here.
Okay.
Or at least I can try to
Yeah, I'll
distract
go
it
help
myself.
Apophis, I guess. So I'm pretty stupid. So if I can't figure anything out, I'm probably gonna have to come back and try to help kill things.
Alina's gonna start doing some puzzles too. Trying to
Okay.
like as quickly as she can too, so that we could see how we could get out.
Okay. I want to use calm emotions on the two heads.
So you run up in between the two heads as they're about to strike down on Chilean to cast Calm Emotions. He goes from rage-induced, or it goes from a rage-induced snarl to more of a lips-licking hunger. Definitely dociles a bit, but it's still eyeballing each of you.
You look hungry. Do you want something to eat? Also, sorry about him slicing your head off. He's very jumpy and traumatized.
It doesn't speak back to you. It's clear by looking into this thing's eyes that it is just a beast. Will
Would Chloe know
down.
that Apophis has the cornucopia thing?
Yes.
Okay.
It's hanging off the lantern on his hip.
Okay, Chloe's gonna call out to Apophis. Hey, do you think we could use the horn thing really quick to maybe satiate some of its hunger so it doesn't try to eat us?
He'll shout back out to you, "Sure, but don't lose it. I don't know if it has any charges left." And he'll detach it from his lantern. He'll attempt to throw it towards you guys.
I'm at the cards right now.
You are at what appears to be a poker table. There are poker chips. There is a stand for poker chips, but there are no poker chips within the stand. There's a deck of cards in the middle, and everybody seems to have already been dealt a hand.
Oh, okay. Can she do an investigation checks on each hand? Like, just go around the table looking at each hand and just like investigate them.
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation roll, and I'm going to have the two beasts begin to attack. The first head is going to hungrily, lean down and kind of gently snap at Jillian. Not aggressively attacking. It kind of just nips at him, so it's rolling with disadvantage. Its playful nips will not land, and the second head will lean down towards Chloe, and it licks its lips again with its snake tongue. It is going to take a bite at you, Chloe. Also with disadvantage. But with disadvantage, it rolls a 20. As its teeth hits for 7 damage, and its tongue tastes what it's just bitten, and you see its neck and its whole head. It just rears backwards, and it goes back and forth, spitting and trying to expel whatever it just bit out of its mouth.
Yeah, good. Serves you right.
I'm gonna bonus action rage, and with that, I will take the form of the tail. So I go the part demon mode basically, and I'm gonna run up and take a swing, trying to cut off the head of this one that bit Chloe. That's a nat one.
Oh no. Okay, do you have a second attack?
Yeah, I have two attacks per action.
Slamming it into its scaly neck as hard as you can, it reverberates so hard through your wrists and hands that it forces you to drop your greatsword. The scales of that look like steel seem to be undamaged entirely. However, the blow caused the head to fall down to the ground next to you, and you notice that the scale pattern ends about a foot before his head begins.
I instead because I would waste a turn to try and pick up the weapon. Instead, I'm just gonna pull the trident out and I'm gonna just try and stab it through his head, where I think its
Roll to hit.
brain would be.
Fuck yes! You swiftly pull out the trident, slamming it into the weak point where the scales end, and giving a dreaded twist with your wrist. The head cries out in this squealing, screeching noise, and all at once it just flops dead. And with that twist, you retch a large chunk of flesh from the neck, and it seems to rapidly rot away as its head just decapitates itself from the blow, and the neck dies. The head will. So this is still a decapitated neck now. That is just laying there. The head is removed from the neck. There are still two necks.
I'm just gonna have to stand at the ready for whatever comes next. So that'll be my turn.
All right. Alina, you make your way all the way around the table. What did you roll your investigation check?
Hold on. I got a 29.
Oh, very nice. By the time you get to the place you started, Hardock visibly twists and rips the trident out of the thing's neck, and you watch as he kills one of the heads. You get to the last hand and look at it. Each of the hands don't seem to mean anything to you. They don't match a pattern. There's a 7 and a king, a red ace and a black ace. They're just number pairings, and I can list each one out for you if you'd like to write them down. It
What else
seems
is on
like
the
with your
table?
with
Huh?
your 29 investigation, by the time you get to the 8th hand and you put it down, the numbers to you seem random. Like the cards were just actually shuffled together and divvied out, like somebody was about to play a game of poker. The absence of poker chips keeps nagging at you. Like something here wants you to play a game and to gamble with something that's not chips. While you're going around the table, you notice that there's actually etchings around the sides of the table. You run your fingers across them and you realize that the phases of the moon are all etched into the table, starting with a full moon and going all the way around the table. This is absolutely a gambling table of Khonshu, or made in the name of Khonshu or for Khonshu. Khonshu is one of the pantheons within this world, a god of the moon, of the phases, and specifically of gambling. High stakes gambling, in fact.
Alina,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. There's another important bit for religion check, should anyone make one. You begin to remember teachings from your past. Maybe something just spoken to you on the side of the street, or something you might have dove into a book. You can't hardly remember, but you remember the name of the sacred Secreteater being spoken before as a child of Khonshu.
Okay. Because there's no poker chips and this is gambling, Alina is going to she's just gonna go into her pocket and she's just gonna put down a gold coin just to see. I don't know if he'll do anything.
So a small misty haze appears above the table. It seems to start mimicking your face a little bit, but then it just kind of doesn't seem to get enough, and it just dissipates and vanishes.
Oh. So it needs more?
Then Apophis will walk over to Alina and ask you what you're looking at.
I'm looking at this poker table. There seems to be no chips, so I put down a gold coin and this like foggy thing appeared. Trying to figure it out.
Interesting, he says. He'll take out his lantern with Athoth, the living fire, still in it, and he'll place it on the table to see what happens. A flare of bright golden energy will flash up, with mist coalescing to try to form the face of Apophis. A massive bet being placed here as a literal god itself is offered up as a gambling chip, and yet the mist is not able to will not complete Apophis's face and will just still disintegrate. Apophis will frown as he looks at that and remove Athoth off the table.
So I'm wondering if everyone has to put down like something meaningful to them to gamble. Alina's gonna put down her guild's coin.
You get the same reaction as the gold coin.
Okay. She's just gonna start throwing random things down.
Chloe's
Well,
gonna,
while you're okay, go ahead, Chloe.
Chloe's gonna walk up, and she's not quite gonna understand what's going on, but she's gonna grab like a pop his hand, just like smack it on the table.
Once again, Chloe gets a massive golden flash as her face attempts to form, but then just doesn't.
Alina's gonna put down this dragon tooth dagger she has.
So Hardock, while these two are putting random things down to try to gamble with, the one remaining head is going to strike at Chillian, bites deep into his arm, and then immediately retches away, spitting out the blood he got in his mouth.
I'm gonna use that trident and just take a swing at his head as well as it's flying by.
Oh, all right, nice. You gash a massive gaping wound into the side of its neck as it flies past you. As it's rearing and retching blood, you see it's like coughing and hacking and blood spurting from its neck as well. It is critically injured and nearly dead. Literally at a point of HP. These necks are very weak as long as you're not hitting the indestructible scales. And it is now your turn specifically, since that was just an attack of opportunity. So you can finish it off here.
All right, I'm gonna pull the trident back out and like just mash it in like I'm doing I don't know, making churning butter.
And
Okay.
it will go down and just blood flying everywhere as you continue to slash into it. The neck clearly dead.
All right, I'm gonna, since it's still my turn, but they're dead, can I still just use the rest of my turn to go pick up my great sword and just make sure the necks ain't gonna do nothing, and if they start forming again, I'll be at the ready?
Absolutely. Chloe, at this
Okay.
point, you've dumped out your entire bag, and you keep getting these little misty puffs trying to form your face, and nothing is generating it.
What if we put down what's the freaking name of the fire guy again?
Athoth. Well, he already
Athoth.
tried to put Athoth down.
Okay, I know. So I'm saying we could put Athoth and other stuff down. See if that helps it. So I was just gonna put Athoth and just like my bag of gold down.
Chloe herself is going to climb up onto the table.
As you do that, Apophis is going to rub his temples, and he's just going to say, "Fuck, I thought I got over my gambling addiction." And as all three of you do something here, there's 3 mists that will form. Alina, yours is the strongest that forms up, but your face will still disintegrate in the mist. Chloe, you hop up onto the table, and the mist forms and just still disintegrates. And Apophis, as he rubs his temples and declares that he once had a gambling addiction for a couple of years, has a little bit of mist form on the table to form his face. And it's not very clear and it's not very distinguished, but it's obviously a silhouette, and it stays.
Oh.
Something that you are ashamed of.
Oh.
You have to. Okay.
Alina, noticing this, she is going to stand there, and then she is going to admit something she's ashamed of. She's gonna just like mutter under her breath. She's like, "I stole from a child once."
Your face will very, very blurry and not in a very clear picture. Just a very rough silhouette of you will form within the mist, but it notably does in fact stay. There's a little versus symbol that appears between you and Apophis' silhouette.
Apophis, I'm gonna admit I've never gambled before.
A smile will creep across Apophis' face, and then he'll ask, "Wait a minute. You're offering something you're ashamed of?"
Yeah? That's how I got this thingy. That's what you did.
"I don't know if that's how this works," he'll say. "Why would the sacred Secreteater care about what is being ashamed of?"
It's a shame. It's something you've never admitted before. It's a secret.
I was gonna
He'll
say, you
snap his
just said
fingers.
the words.
Yeah. So I would like to make a gamble with you, he says in this like very clear tone, like he's kind of speaking towards the table but talking to you, Alina. And he says, whoever loses the next hand has to tell us a secret. And with that, both Apophis and Alina's silhouettes in the mist become 4K resolution clear.
Oh my word. When did we upgrade? Alina, yeah, I agree. She's just gonna agree to it. I don't know if that's gonna help anything.
There's a little bing at the table.
Okay.
Chloe is going to look at the table, and she is going to somewhat shrink into herself. And she's going to say, when I was escaping from Mimosa, and my brother didn't make it across the river, part of me was glad because it meant they would chase him and not me.
After a few seconds of awkward silence, your mist will form and your silhouette will be very vague and hazy. And Apophis will explain, well, poker works on a series of bets. Everybody has to place something on the table in order to start the game. Then, from there, you raise the stakes after each hand is dealt. And if you win it all. Which means if you're joining us, Chloe, whoever wins the hand, the other two will have to give up a secret of theirs. And if we were to play another hand, each of you will need to admit something embarrassing again. Or a secret, or whatever, however this works. Or at least that's how poker is played. So, I don't exactly understand the rules of this yet, but that is how poker is played. And he'll just kind of mutter something under his breath, and he'll take a seat around the table.
Elena's also gonna sit down.
Sorry, Chloe is also sitting.
Well, who wants to deal? He'll say. As he says that, Hardock, you're standing there at the ready, at the start of the turn of combat. The first neck you slaughtered begins to make a Velcro-y ripping noise. It's the head immediately to your south on Owlbear. And it will begin to start to split into two right in front of you.
Am I able to try and aim for the split?
You can, yes, you can try. It's going to split your damage evenly between the two heads.
Rolling with the great sword and taking a big slash.
So each one will spawn bloody, but you still have another attack.
I'm gonna just aim for that mark again, try and get them both off at the same time. Slash down that same wound I just made.
Misjudging your second swing, you manage to glance off of the edge of its indestructible scales. And the neck will begin to continue splitting.
No!
You now have two heads to deal with, each only at 4 HP, but will snap at you at the start of the turn anyways.
Thankfully, I grew the tail.
Chilean will command the one southernmost of you. The second newly spawned half-damaged head is going to be immediately hit with a command spell to chill out, and it is so disoriented, it has no idea what's going on. It just kind of reels backwards a little bit, and then just stays there, just staring down at everybody. It's kind of locked, muscle locked. And it will be Alina, Chloe, and Apophis' turn. As nobody had volunteered, Apophis will ask you all to hand the cards over, and he will begin to shuffle the deck together. He's going to take a big, deep breath as he begins to deal out 2 cards to each of you, and he says, well, hopefully, whatever secrets we may have to bear, they're not going to be so embarrassing that... Well, never mind. You'll hate me anyways. He's going to ask Alina if she would like to keep her hand, and then he's going to say, wait, hold on, no, I haven't played poker in a while. And he'll put the deck down in the center, and he'll flip 3 cards. He got an 8.
I got a 1.
Oh, no.
I got 27.
So
Okay, so that's a
Alina,
3-way tie.
it is. So Alina, you get a point. So you're on a 3-way tie. So at the flip of the 5th card for this game of poker you're playing, the final bet will go around the table. Apophis will, as he starts to bet, he's going to say, well, I'd like to raise the stakes to 2 secrets. I think I've got a good hand. Alina? If you fold out, you lose automatically. You'll have to tell at least 1 secret.
Fine, let's do it. 2 secrets.
2 secrets. Chloe, you want to fold out or 2 secrets?
Chloe is going to I don't know why I said it like that. She's just gonna agree.
Okay.
She'll say it.
Everybody roll 1 more time. No
She really
disadvantage.
does not.
This is actually like stressing me out.
Disadvantage, you said?
No disadvantage.
No
Oh,
disadvantage.
Apophis
Oh,
gets a
okay.
40.
Well, the first one was an 18, so
17.
Oh no, Apophis got a 40. His confidence winning over.
Oh,
Apophis
no.
will win this round, and with a smile on his face and a sigh of relief that comes first, actually, at not having to speak of himself, he will put his hands on the table, revealing that he had a full house that he declares. Not that either of you probably know what that means in character. and he will declare that he has won. Now, each of you, I believe, must tell 2 secrets to the table. Who would like to go
Okay.
first?
Elena will.
What's something no
gonna-
one has ever heard? Sorry. What's something no one has ever known about you, Alina?
She's gonna put down her card, cross her hands. Well, secret number 1. I actually have robbed a bank before. I've snuck in, stole some money. And the second one,
Well, hold on
when
now.
huh?
Look, he says, hold on now. Look, he says. As you say that you've robbed a bank before, a small magenta wisp seems to come off the top of your head and coalesce in the center around where your head is. It
What?
it forms a ball, but then as you start to speak about the second thing, it seems to slowly start evaporating away. I think it wants you to talk more about that.
Oh.
Are you wanted? Does anybody know? Did you have to kill anyone?
No, I didn't kill anyone. No one ever really found out, but my family was pretty poor at that time, and we needed some cash. No one wanted a begging child on the streets, so I ended up sneaking in past guards and the lock and stole a couple hundred gold
Wow.
and snuck back out.
After glancing up towards the magenta orb, you see it has fully coalesced into an actual floating orb. No more mist is coming off of you, but a second place for a second orb seems to sit underneath of your name.
And then she's gonna sigh. And then the second secret is when I was back with my parents and they tried teaching me healing and stuff, I resented them. And when I came back and they were gone, I was happy. I don't know why. Just for a second, I was glad. I I miss them now, obviously, but at that time, I didn't care for them. I didn't really want them there.
There's a bit of a solemn silence, but it is interrupted by a soft ding above the poker table. The 2 magenta orbs will float up off of the table and towards the center of the giant platform that's raised. Hardock, as you're readying to fight these 2 beasts, the heads snapping at each other together, one of them will lunge out, but way over your head, missing you entirely. As you duck and whirl around to try to attack it back, you see it has eaten the 2 orbs that have coalesced in the center of the room. And as you see it noticeably take a gulp and swallow, instantly that head and the entire neck, all the way to the split, evaporates into black smoke.
Oh.
And Apophis and Alina return towards Chloe.
When I worked in there was a wealthy woman I used to work for before I met the group. Um, she she met me on in her garden. I was trying to eat some of the food that was in the garden. That's not the secret. That one's fine, but I stole one of her necklaces so that I could have money for this book that I wanted to get. And she told me later that it was her mother's necklace. And she doesn't know that I took it. She still doesn't know.
A magenta orb will coalesce at that secret being told, and Apophis will ask you, do you have a plan to get that necklace back and return it to her?
I don't think I can. I sold it to a jeweler, and I know he removed the jewels to put in something else.
He'll ask another question, but he's no longer looking at Chloe, but down at the table. He asks, kind of still directed at Chloe, but more just out loud. He says, how can we fix the things that we've done if there is no fixing them?
Chloe's gonna look at him out of the corner of her eye and just start fidgeting. I sometimes when you're asleep, I play with the feathers on your thing. She's gonna if she had no fur, she would be bright red right now.
Apophis will be taken slightly aback by this.
I ship it.
But nonetheless, a second orb will form. And Hardock, as you brandish your sword towards the second head that's formed, it attacks at you, and you deflect its teeth off your blade. Its neck rolls by you, and it rears up, attacking the two orbs that have just coalesced, eating and swallowing them before it too evaporates into black smoke. You rest easy for just a moment, only to hear the velcroing, tearing sound of the two heads behind you now splitting as well. The last remaining neck splits into two heads. And Apophis will say, I don't think doubling down on the bet actually helped with taking the beast down. Maybe it's just one major secret, and that's it. What's next? He looks around, he says, do we want to do another hand? Can we do another hand? He kind of asks the table. And almost as if the table responds to him, all three participants that are floating in the misty silhouettes above the table will evaporate. And he goes, I don't think we can do another hand. Dinar!
Well, hello there.
Deny.
We're in the middle of fighting the sacred Secreteater.
We just gambled.
Gambled.
We gambled secrets.
Yeah.
So we had to admit to
Oh.
some things.
Thank God Dinar was not there. There are two secrets that should stay buried within.
Well, I'll keep holding them off. You guys figure out what to do next. Whatever the next game is. Whatever you're doing is working.
Oh.
Okay. I think your balls.
Okay. So there's a table here, and Apophis will slowly, whoops, I didn't mean to move Hardock. Well, Apophis will slowly wander over to the table too. There are 6 balls facing each other in a triangular formation at the end of a red tablecloth that seems quite smooth and easy for rolling. Apophis will look back and forth to each of you and ask, do either of you know what game this is? I'm not familiar with it.
Bowling.
Bowling? What the fuck is bowling?
I think it's billiards.
Billiards?
Let's try bowling.
Notably, each of these balls are marked with a different phase of the moon. Alina, you reach up over the table and grab one of the balls. Are you gonna bowl?
I am gonna bowl. She's gonna
Okay.
just she's gonna roll it towards the other group of balls.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity-based roll. Let's see if you hit anything here. 17, huh? You roll it, and it rolls forward. It smacks into the 6 balls on the other side of the table, and the 2 on the ends will roll off of the tablecloth. Not quite onto the floor, but they'll roll off the tablecloth.
Okay then. I don't think that did anything.
Notably, though,
Maybe we need to make a bet first.
Make a bet.
Hardock.
Actually, can I make a roll to see if I know at all what this game is,
Sure.
or like if I can remember it?
You want to give me an intelligence roll, a history check, investigation.
I think I'll use investigation. That's my highest one.
I mean, you've seen small wooden balls like this being rolled around, in like prison specifically, but only to like bounce off of a wall or just to pass back and forth. You've seen prisoners try to pass time by like gambling before with these, but not in like any sort of game that resembles what's going on here. Hardock, the 2 Hydra heads.
Yeah, I got nothing.
The 2 Hydra heads will try to strike at you specifically. I've got a 12 to hit and a 13 to hit.
Both of them will miss.
Between your sword and your tail, you fight off both of the heads, and it is your turn as you attempt to counterattack.
Seeing as the 2 other heads disappeared whenever they ate whatever, and if I keep attacking, they just regrow, I'm gonna just stand guard and I'm not gonna attack them.
Okay. If you take a
I'm not
defensive
gonna.
position,
Yes, I'm gonna.
position, you get +2 to your AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a defensive position and just hope they figure something out quick enough to get rid of the 2, because I've learned that, yeah, if I attack, it's just gonna keep growing. So
Killian will attempt to command one of them, and it will pass its save. All right. And with that, it'll be the 3 of you's turn.
What if we go over to that archery place instead? What if we bet on who can get the closer to the center?
Sure. He'll talk to the table, trying to, and he'll say, I will gamble 1 secret to see who of my opponents can make it to the center of the table better than me. Nothing seems to happen, and he's like, hello, to the table, and nothing seems to happen.
Can I
Okay,
do
maybe.
another investigation check? Maybe.
Sure.
Alright.
This might take an actual just raw intelligence check, actually, unless you're
Wait,
investigating
there's
the
a bag
table.
of fools in.
I can do an intelligence, sure.
Yeah, it's clear something needs to be gambled, but it's just like your offer isn't working anymore. Apophis will speak louder, and he'll say, I said if an opponent can beat me in a contest of rolling balls towards the center of the table, Alina here specifically wants to play. Hello? Anything? A little bit of a wisp will appear, but it doesn't even take the form of anyone's face. It just kind of appears and then dissipates.
I'm gonna slam the fire onto the table as an offering.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
Not even the flare before.
I'm gonna reach for the jewels that are on that archery table. By the way.
Sure. Yeah. You go to pick them up and realize they're all just actually stained glass in different kinds of shapes.
Oh, they're just pretty. Okay.
Yes.
I would take them anyway. They're pretty.
Apophis will grab Athoth and he will slam Athoth on the table. And there is a golden flare that erupts, but then it immediately dissipates again. And he goes, "What? What's going on? What's happening? What did you do that I didn't? What did I do that you didn't?"
Chloe's gonna stand in front of the target and she's gonna say, if you maybe we gotta see, maybe it's a little more dangerous. Maybe we gotta see if who can shoot without hurting the person.
You want somebody to stand there while you try to shoot something off their head?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Spitballing. While they're doing that, the two heads will take their turn and attack Hardock again. So you deflect off one of the attacks as it whirls by you and then rears up to attack Chilean. You go to ready your weapon, only to be struck in the back by the second head, and it'll hit you for 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. And it tears a chunk of your flesh and then spits it out, reeling. Dislike of the taste.
Guys, hurry!
Gonna hear a chuckle, and they're gonna hear a chuckle. Then a voice will say, "I have missed the chaotic energy that you all bring, and though I have not missed being one of the only people in the party to at least see past the simple things."
Well, I was about to get excited, but thanks a lot. You ruined it.
You're welcome. I tried, and I have been able to admittedly able to get past the god's defenses, so I might be able to help you out for a short time. I'm not sure how long, though.
I have something. Alina, I
Huh?
challenge you to see how many balls you can knock off the table in exchange for a secret.
I will accept.
Nothing seems to happen, and aggravated, Apophis will holler out to the table, damn it! Chloe, I challenge you to a what?
Yeah, why?
And before he's even able to finish, a small wisp will start forming at the top of the table, but will not form any silhouettes.
I can't do that.
Oh, okay, so it's something to do with you.
Why? Why is it me? What did I do?
Okay.
I also accept. She's gonna say tentative, like with yeah.
Nothing happens as you try to accept it.
Okay, so it's something to do with you. No, because if you can't extend multiple challenges, then it wouldn't have lit up at all when Apophis did it again.
Hardock, another attack from the Hydra, and it misses. And oh shit, Chloe.
Help!
I got a 23 to hit Chloe. It's pissed now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Chloe. You failed.
Hardock, with that being said, it is your turn. If you want to attack its neck, roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack it.
Yes.
Not even gonna use the sharp side. I'm just gonna use the broad side of the sword.
Chloe's gonna walk around to the other side of the table. She's had enough of this shit.
She gets bit like, fuck off. Just walks over. Like, stop.
You stupid, annoying eldritch monster, and it's undefeatable. damn it.
I'm trying to think here. That's a nat one.
Funnily enough, the last time you did this exact thing, you also rolled a nat 1, so the exact same thing is going to happen. You
Nice.
slam your blade against its indestructible metal scales, and it reverberates and hurts your wrist, forcing you to drop your weapon. But it rattles up the neck and gets the attention of the beast again, who will come back around to attack you once more.
I'll just use my last action and pick up the sword.
All right,
And
Alina,
just be ready again.
Chilean will shout out, What if it's got to be one me or Hardock?
Oh,
Well, finish the game then, Chilean.
maybe everyone has to complete a challenge before like another round can happen.
Well, we're gonna have to find out.
Chilean casts another command on the neck that you just got the attention of. It got a 21 on its save. Damn it, never mind. And then he'll turn around and shout, Okay, Hardock, come over here. We need to play a game. Let them take the Hydra then.
All right. We're gonna play the cannon one.
Oh, sure, he'll say, and he'll run along with you.
All right. You guys take care of the Hydras, please.
Oh my word.
The Hydras will get attacks of opportunity on Hardock. Or
I'm gonna use a reaction for one of them at least. That's a D8. Let's see. All right, yeah, one of them does not hit.
the second one, 13 damage.
Ouch! These things hurt.
You and Chilean arrive to both sides of the cannon table. All right. Hardock and Chilean will get over to the table, and Chilean is going to grab the ball that had rolled over, and he's going to stuff it into the cannon, and he's going to look at Hardock and go, Okay, what are we doing?
How did what is it? A bet? Bet something. Bet a secret.
I bet a secret. Okay. A small wispy silhouette of Chilean will pop up above the table.
I also will bet a secret.
A small wispy silhouette of you also appears above the table with a versus sign between, but neither of your faces are in 4K yet. What are we doing? What are we gambling on?
I don't fucking know.
Chloe is gonna call over. You have to say a secret, something you've never told anyone else.
No, I mean, what game are we playing? Chilean will shout out. And at that point, the Hydra will attack. We'll have one Hydra attack Apophis. Oops, I didn't mean to make it big.
No.
And another one will run over here and attack Hardock.
No. I'm out of rage, so I don't get my tail reaction.
Hardock, uh-oh.
That's gonna hurt, yeah.
For 13 more points of damage, these things are pissed.
Can I try and throw a health potion at Hardock's head?
Yes,
I'm fine for now.
Also, I'm sorry, Chloe, technically you would have had a chance to go before they attacked.
Oh yeah.
What is this
sure if you
game?
guys
What is
heard
this
that.
game?
I said fireball.
All right. Roll for Fireball. And Chloe.
For fireball.
Or, sorry,
They have
and
to roll.
Alina. Oh, they have to roll. And then Alina, you're chucking a health potion at Hardock.
Yeah, at his head.
I'm gonna get knocked out.
No, it will heal you.
It's like I'll take face plants to table.
The Hydra fails
make
its check for Fireball, and Alina, I need you to roll HP for Hardock.
How much he gets?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a 2d4 plus 3.
Roll it.
Okay, I'll go roll.
What game is this, though? I'm trying to think.
After you and Apophis get attacked. Although I guess Apophis won't get attacked. The Hydra in rage after the fireball might either be dead or attack Chloe now. But
Hardock,
Apophis,
you healed 10.
Thank you.
how much damage, Chloe?
Okay. Well, I need to be. Did they
Yeah,
succeed
he
or not?
failed. It failed.
He failed. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
dex,
that
right? No.
is 8d6 fire damage. D6. That is 30.
30. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The fucking head explodes. Just detonates, showering gore and green gooey blood everywhere. All over Apophis and Alina and the table, and a little bit on Chloe too. Its neck flops
Chloe's
down to the ground.
embarrassment
Dead.
has come. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying it flopped to the ground dead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Chloe's embarrassment has completely evaporated, and now she's just cackling.
With that, Hardock, you still take 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then Apophis will shout out to you, "It doesn't matter what game you play, just pick something."
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the cannon at Jillian.
Jillian's gonna go, "Ow!" and then toss the puck back to you and go, "What are we playing? You can't just shoot me."
I don't want to hear that from you from earlier. I don't know what we're playing. There's got to be something with the wood, right?
Jenga!
I'm gonna stand up the wood logs.
He'll stand up
And
all three of his wood logs too. And he'll go, "Oh, I don't know. I bet I can shoot down more wood logs than you."
yeah, let's run with that.
Okay, fuck it. Let's do it. Both of you make 3 dexterity-based attack rolls.
Dexterity based.
Yeah. What's his plus to his dex?
Let me go check. His is a +1.
Okay.
Mine is a +0, so they're just 3 straight rolls.
Okay. So you got an 11 on the first one.
All right, for me, I got a 6.
All right. Jillian gets a point. On the second one, he gets a 14.
I got an 8.
Jillian has automatically won, but Kix, let's go for the third roll for a 19.
I got a 10.
Awesome. All right, great. So, Jillian unequivocally wins. It seems as though being attacked by a Hydra is kind of distracting for you, and and you will be forced now to tell a secret.
Before this thing tries to eat me, I know I say I don't remember this, but I actually do. I remember the time I did tear apart a ship and slaughtered everyone on it and enjoyed it very greatly.
Everybody kind of pauses and just looks at you, the Hydra included, mind you. And a magenta orb will start to manifest above your head.
Your shame was so strong it caused the Hydra to understand speech.
Oh
The
my
Hydra above
word!
you will immediately snap at the magenta orb, grabbing it and explode into black smoke.
Mind you, I was in demon form, but still, it was fun.
But I still enjoyed it. And Apophis will take a gigantic sigh of relief, despite everybody else being awkwardly silent now. And he says, "Holy shit! Oh, that was annoying. If anything. Oh my gosh. All right.
That
Glad
one is
that's
still not dead.
What?
I'm just staring at Hardock.
We technically still have 2 left.
I was just going to say, as everybody starts making any motions, there's the Valkyrie noise of the head that Chloe exploded as it begins to shred and split into 2 in front of Apophis.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
So
How
don't
did
know.
you guys figure out more secrets? I was gone.
What'd you say?
Well, we figured out that everyone has to take a turn spilling secrets. You can't repeat. You can't go again until everyone else has. It seems.
Oh. Now I have a curious question. Do I
Sure.
count for this since I've now put myself in the position of help you guys for
I
question
don't
mark?
think
Know
you're
your
not because
voice.
you're not here.
Well, to help you all out, I could give you a riddle.
Jillian
Like
and
a-
Apophis are the only two people who have not said a secret yet, and both of them will shrug their shoulders and agree to this if that is what you want.
Sure, why not? Nothing bad could happen.
Eat.
Oh boy. Jillian and Apophis will stand together, kind of looking upwards towards wherever this disembodied voice is. Alina, the two Hydra heads will attack you.
Oh, great.
It deals 8 damage to you.
Oof. That hurt.
To break from this counter, you must riddle this. What breaks yet never falls, and what falls yet never breaks?
Jillian will confidently pipe up and he'll say, "Oh, my bones, obviously." And then he'll think about it for a second, and then he'll say, "Yes, final answer."
Wrong.
Apophis will ask you to repeat your answer.
What
or your riddle.
breaks, but yet never falls, and what falls
Morning and
yet
night.
never breaks. You
I
under-
was just about to say that. It was dawn and dusk, I believe.
Oh, never thought I would willingly say the secret, but to help out my party, might as well.
Yes, tell us,
When I-
Dawn. Give us your fingers.
When I was younger, when I was in Morrow with my siblings, learn about our cousins and their great construction efforts. It was I who suggested to go to the cave where we nearly died, despite knowing that people have gone there and never came back. It was also the cause of my brother, Elmer's, being petrified.
Is your brother still in that cave?
No, luckily we were able to get him back to our hometown, though he still wears the scars of that. A lot of
We
people
have
say
several.
he
Go ahead.
has. People say he has quite the stone fist.
We've got a forward operating base hidden in the caves north of Meru. I've yet to hear of basilisk encounters. I had no idea that there was the whole thing with your brother there.
It happened a few years after I was adopted into the family, so wouldn't doubt you might not have had that operation quite up and running yet, or even cared.
This disembodied voice, will, as he tells its secret, will have this mist gather from the edges of the cave into this large, gigantic magenta orb in the center of the room. Instead of one of the hydras eating it, instead, as one of the heads goes out to attack Alina again, the orb seems to fire, striking the back of the hydra's head and obliterating it instantly, its whole neck evaporating into a black smoke, leaving only one neck remaining. And Apophis will turn to Chilean. And Chilean,
I tell him to look around. Oh man, this guy sounds so stupid, all right? But I really want to call you guys family. But I'm really afraid. I don't want to get too attached to you guys. You know, because everyone dies on me. I'm left alone. And everyone that I call family dies. So
Aww.
you guys mean a lot to me, but I don't know if I'm ready for that commitment.
The final head of the Secreteater erupts into black smoke and leaves you all with an unlocked door and a somber silence as each of your secrets have been revealed to each other.
And
Apophis,
after
go ahead.
after a moment of silence, Dinar's voice can be heard once more. Dinar says, "Do not worry, Jillian. If my plans and hopes with this trial goes how I think, I can perhaps bring back a bit of your family. But whether or not trial goes the way I want, or my plan to do so fails, I'll be always glad to call you my brother."
Nah, I'm your daddy.
Oh, you had to make it weird.
It got a little too sad for everybody.
And that's all, folks.
Well, guys, I might have missed it, but what was your guys' secrets? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so about
Hey,
that.
Hardock, you want to share your secret again?
What?
Hardock,
Yeah, Hardock, do you want to repeat yourself for the third time?
you want to
No,
repeat
not
that
really.
secret?
Literally everyone. And then sit.
If the secret is that you have a crush on Apophis, we all know.
Yeah, that's not a secret. That doesn't count.
Apophis will grab Athoth, the living fire, and he'll be the first to grab the door handle as the party begins to follow him through. Before he turns the door handle, he'll pause for a second and he'll tilt his head, say something to the party, and he'll say, "I wasn't required to give a secret, but I know it means nothing to you. But this is what I'm fighting for. I just wanted to go on adventures again and be with friends. But it doesn't mean anything if it all is just going to collapse around us." And he's just going to angrily throw the door open to a white light, and he will stroll through the door frame. Everybody slowly turns to Chloe. There's like 5
Chloe.
sounds of stone turning on stone.
Chloe, share with the class. Smile.
Like a small orb appears above Chloe's head, which kind of has the face of Dinar looking directly at the top of her head. Yeah, let us
He
know.
is judging you. The words "he is judging you" is right above your head. You got really bad.
You cut out so bad.
6 plus 7.
I said you. Shut up. She's not even. She's not even say. She's not even responding in her head. She's saying that out loud.
There's a go ahead.
I was gonna say after Chloe says "shut up," Dinar's voice is just gonna go kind of circle around her head and say, "Chloe and Apophis sitting in the tree. ISSIN."
Elena's
What you
just
do
gonna
like your life
go.
depends on it. I don't stand here.
She's running over.
Hardock. What are you trying to ask,
Chloe's
Hardock?
playing by herself. She keeps giving herself +4s. Damn. Jillian said he is going to spam command chill 9
be
times,
rough.
which is
Gonna be real rough since each head's gonna count as an individual target.
dang.
Yeah.
Well, he said he had 9 slots.
What if
so.
he's pointing
Yeah.
at his ass?
Man, that ass.
Chill your ass down.
Unfortunately, that would actually be out of range of a spell. So
Dang.
Well,
What What if we put Chillian on a fishing rod and just lowered him?
Yeah, we can hang him off the roof.
Why are we doing this?
This comes with
To
the same
chill
warning.
his ass out.
I need help. How unstable is the neck?
We're putting Chillian in this thing's bum.
No, what are we doing?
Hardock,
No.
if you
I say we
think-
hook Chillian to the roof, and he's just sitting there swinging as he's chewing this.
I think we should aim for the anchor points where his skin fuses to the fucking rock, and then we can just drop it.
What? 6 plus 7.
Since we're taking a break, and this will likely not be in the video, I can turn my camera on.
okay, I'm back.
Oh,
She's just about to turn her camera on.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Apophis.
Who's saying Apophis?
Me.
Hardock.
Hardock.
He'll turn to Hardock.
I bet your naked ass that I can eat more than you. Run over to the food table.